Hey folks, today is October the 1st. It's currently about 6:30 in the afternoon. We're going to look at doing our Agimat EA week number 27 live testing review. If you recall, last week we earned 1.68%, and the week before that we did 0.92%. All right, let's go ahead now and jump in here. If you guys recall, we also reached our $3,000 goal with Agimat, so I did go ahead and add another $3,000 to the account. And I'll show you guys that really quick here. And let's come in here, go to history. You can see here I added $1,000 on the 27th. And then a couple hours later, I added another $2,000 to the account as well. And so we now have a total of $6,000 in the account, basically doubled it. That's kind of the reason why it's only 0.27% this week. Typically, I do with Agimat, I'll typically do one currency pair per $1,000 in the account. So if I wanted to do things right, I would have added at least three currency pairs extra when I added this $6,000. But I didn't. So at this point right now, I decided to just go ahead and drop the entire $3,000 in. And I wanted to go ahead and add one extra currency pair this week, which was Euro USD. And I let that run. And as you can see, we had 3 winning trades with that. And so next week, I will be adding 2 extra currency pairs, and you can take a look at which 2 I plan to add right here. And let me come up to summary. All right, so next week on Monday I plan to add USD CAD. I believe it is our second most profitable currency pair, 2,130 in total profit, right under GBP USD, which was at 3,466. So we'll be adding USD CAD and also GBP NZD. Somebody in the comments mentioned that they've been using that one with great results. So we'll be adding those 2. And I've already added it here for this week, so we could kind of get an idea in the sim account before we add to the live account how it performs here. So we'll be adding these 2 starting next week. Like I said, just to kind of get this up a little bit here. I know having 3 currency pairs on a $6,000 account, that might make things move a little bit slower. And if we check their website, let's come over here, come over to the Agimat system, or the EA. I believe they recommend with $1,000, they recommend 1 to 3 currency pairs, but I'm actually going to be doing just 1 currency pair per 1,000. All right, and as far as lot sizing, humans are greedy. This is the reason why their artificial intelligence will do the money management for you. So definitely aren't going to be able to change the lot sizes or anything like that. And if you guys recall, in our $20,000 account, actually $30,000 account now, it's already earned, what is that, 11,000. So this account, our sim account, is now at 31,000. And you can see here that it's now taking trades typically starting out at 0.03. And at present, mine is starting out at 0.01. So we'd have to get this account up pretty high before it starts moving up in lot sizes. So since that is the case, we're going to add more currency pairs to keep things around that 1% mark where I like to see it, if not a little bit more. But this is what they recommend: 1 to 3 pairs per $1,000. And then here, 3 to 5 pairs per $3,000, 6 pairs per $5,000. All right, so I am going to be pretty conservative, I'd say. Instead of 3 pairs in a $1,000 account, I'm only using 1 pair per $1,000. All right, let's get back over here. All right, with that being out of the way, as we can see here, we only earned 0.27% with 3 currency pairs. But I want to take a quick peek here. With $3,000, how much did we actually earn this week? About $50. All right, $3,000 times, let's say 1.6%. All right, so if we had left it just 1 currency pair per $1,000 in the account, which would be 3 currency pairs on a $3,000 account, which is what we're running right now, 3 currency pairs, it would have been a 1.6% week. So hopefully, as we, like I say, go into the coming weeks here, I'll go ahead and add those 2 new currency pairs starting next week, the GBP NZD and the USD CAD. I'm still not sure about these 2 here. Even though I know they are in profit, as you guys can see, 69% win rate, 70% win rate. I'm still seeing some red here, even though my live account has some red on it as well. But we'll keep an eye on it, on these two. I know quite a few people that are actually trading all 6 currency pairs that Agimat recommends and doing extremely well. I think it was USD Swiss franc that had some pretty heavy drawdown at one point in the, I'm going to say recent past. I do remember this one giving quite a few people some drawdown, I think. So that's why I've kind of tried to stay away from it a little bit. But yeah, definitely if you're using all 6 currency pairs, let me know how things have been performing for you. If I get enough positive feedback from these pairs right here, I might add them as the account continues to grow. But at $6,000 where we're at right now, these will be our currency pairs: AUD USD, Euro USD, GBP NZD, GBP USD, and USD CAD. And we'll let those run for a couple weeks and just see how that does. All right, with that being said, before we jump into the VPS, as always, let's go ahead and take a look and see how the news turned out this week. I don't believe we had a whole lot of red. All right, so we got Fed Chair Powell speaks out of the U.S. Fed Chair Powell speaks on Wednesday as well. On Thursday, we had final GDP here, as well as Chicago PMI, as well as Fed Chair Powell testifies. All of those could potentially cause some whipsaws. And on Friday, we had Canadian GDP and U.S. ISM manufacturing PMI. And of course, we'll take a look at your guys' results, as well as, where's it at here? We'll take a look at George's as well as Kelvin's live account results as well. But let's go ahead and jump into the VPS real quick here. All right, so as you guys can see, our $6,065 account has $30 in drawdown going into the weekend. Definitely perfectly fine with that amount of drawdown. And we can come over here to account history, raise that up a bit. 27th was the first day of the week. You can see my deposits right there. All right, and anytime I deposit an account with Bitcoin, I always make sure to test a smaller amount. That's why it's split up into 2. All right, so we can see on Tuesday, what's that? $2.99, 20 cents, $5.79, $6, $3, $6, $3, $6, $3. We have a 5 trade grouping right here. All right, so we had a $20 loss, $8.98 loss, $15 loss, $1.26 loss, and we had this beautiful $63.36 win, which closed out this group for a profit. Nice little profit there. And then we can't forget about our little $3 trade that closed out today. So definitely an okay week. Would have been, like I said, a better week percentage-wise if I hadn't added so much at once. If I, for example, added $2,000 next week along with 2 currency pairs, I think that would have been a better thing to do, to just kind of keep things around that one currency pair per $1,000 in the account, at least for right now. But yeah, let's go ahead now and jump back over here. We'll take a look at, actually, let's go ahead and take a look at your guys' results for the week. Let's go ahead and clear this. All right, let's see what George had to say and how he did this week. Thanks as always for updating us, Larry. Congratulations on hitting your 3K milestone. Thank you very much. Excited to see your numbers as you add more currency pairs. Wishing you tons of success, man. Here are my numbers for the week. US brokerage account, 1.76%. LQDFX, 3.06%. And we'll take a look at George's account here momentarily. Actually, let's go ahead and take a look at that right now, because he did extremely well last week here. All right, so it looks like this week George did 4.14%. So I'm sure he'll probably be commenting below this video, letting us know how well he did this week as well. That is just awesome. And it looks like a lot of his drawdown got closed out as well. Only 19%, 19.52% drawdown. Very nice. It looks like he started with a $5,000 account, and it's at 5,882. Let's check his summary. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, so he's trading about 6 pairs. And as you guys can see, September he did over 14%. So he's doing extremely well with Agimat. trading these two currency pairs that I believe we had some issues with. At least we did with this one. I'm pretty sure it was this one earlier in the year. But if I keep seeing things go this well with these currency pairs, likewise with my own testing with it, where is it at here? As you can see, it's still profitable. 1,665 for USD Swiss franc and 946 for USD Japanese yen. Definitely still profitable, just not as much so as some of the others that we have here. All right, and let's get back over here. All right, Circus DJ, great review as usual, Larry. Was the best week for Agimat. I'm happy to share that my growth was 8% in the previous week, averaging 3% per week with 7 currency pairs. GBP NZD has been the best pair due to Agimat's hedging strategy, as it's known to have the largest ATR, moving up and down all the time and doesn't get stuck in range too long, low drawdown, and maximum return on investment. All right. Do you think Agimat knows how to calculate TP and positions for gold? Thanks for all your help and keep it up. Agimat is a resounding success and I have plans to purchase more licenses. That is awesome. Very, very nice here. And George said, congrats on 8%. I was actually wondering myself about a 7th or even an 8th or 9th pair. All right. All right. Glad it's working out for you. And I think you're right about the ATR. I might do the same for my LQDFX account. All right. So definitely people are having success adding more currency pairs and checking on some of them. So like I said, guys, if you are trading a currency pair that's not mentioned in the Agimat manual or a website, definitely share it with us so we can all benefit from that. And thank you, Circus DJ, for letting me know and everyone else know about GBP and ZD. So I will definitely be adding that next week here. All right, GNM stream. All right, CoinX Live, weekly gain of 2.32%. Leverage 1 to 500. Current max drawdown of 18.88%. Pairs AUD USD and GBP USD. Very nice. And he didn't say how large his account is, but it's live. So that's definitely a good week, 2.32%. All right, let's see how he did this week. All right, Tickmill ECN Pro, account size $6,000. Previous week, 0.50%. Fourth week, 0.97%. Drawdown of 4.3%. Total profit for 30 days is 2.88%. All right, he posted this 6 days ago. Last week, I contacted the EA vendor to adjust the profitability. The vendor said that there is nothing he can change, so I plan to open a new account with LQDFX. Very good. I definitely think that will improve your situation. Also, let me know how many, this is a $6,000 account. Let me know how many currency pairs you're trading as well. All right, 1.43% this week. Congrats on reaching your target. Very nice. All right, so that's everything we have here. Let's actually come back and check out Kelvin's live account. All right, so he did 2.22% for the week. And how much is he up? Wow, okay. So he's been actually trading this for quite some time. And you can see 4 months have been over 10%, 14%, 12%, 13%, 11%. And then August 6.22, September 7.9, and so far in October 0.65%. So he's definitely doing extremely well here, guys. So Agimat, like somebody said in the comments here, has been a resounding success. Definitely recommend it. Hopefully next week, after I add more currency pairs, we can kind of see this get back to where we like it. That sweet spot where it's bouncing around between 1 and 1.5%. You know, but as always, anything in the green is a good week. So I'm not complaining about this. And I understand why this is so low this week, because I added such a large chunk with only 3 currency pairs. You know, still only trading the 0.01 lot size, even though I did basically double the account value. All right, so as always, if you guys have any questions whatsoever on this Agimat review that I'm doing, you can send those to me and I'll try to get them answered for you. And if you want to test out Agimat for yourself, make sure you guys use the link below to help support the channel. Hope you guys have a great weekend, and I'll see you next week. And hopefully our percentage will have gone up with those new currency pairs. Take care, folks.